Everybody, today is Friday, April 12th. Today was a big downtrend day that I fought, and I did not capture really any of the move, and I lost money. And this is, I think, the second day in a row I've had to make an opening statement like this, so that really sucks. But that's why I'm making these reviews, so I can learn from my mistakes, so maybe an audience can learn from my mistakes. So thank you very much, and let's dive into the analysis. All right, 1 minute, go now. So this is what the market did today. This is just a screenshot of the overall picture of what happened. And so this is when I started recording. This is just before the market opened, 2 minutes before the market opened. So today I prepared really well. After being lazy yesterday and getting ego-y and tilty and stopping and missing the huge move up, I revised my plan for what I do going in. I revised my guidelines and I revised my process flow chart just to make it super clear and easy. So yeah, I prepared really well, but I didn't listen to my preparation because this just looks like a giant U-shaped reversal on the 15 minute, and I knew it was a downtrend, so I should probably be going short, but the gap opened way low, so I thought it's time to go long. It's going off support on the 4-hour S&P, and I'm okay with this long play. I really am, because there is like some support, but there is big news at 8 a.m. today, which I went over in my pre-market plan, but I just completely forgot about, unfortunately. So what you'll see is this position goes my way. It goes my way, and I don't know how much I'm up. Not very much. Maybe, well, I think I'm up like 1 reward to risk at one point, but I just wasn't thinking about the 8 a.m. news, and I should have trimmed my position. I should have got out. I should have just waited, because that news moves a lot. The Michigan news that comes out on Fridays at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And some coffee. But yeah, I wish I would have just gotten out. Had it gone for me in my favor, I probably would be saying, that I was just lucky. But yeah, wow, I was up 180. So dang, 30 points is 180 with 3 contracts. Wow. Yeah, $2 a point, 30 points is $60. 3 contracts, 180. But your loss is over 180. So that's tough. But fuck. Yeah, I just am bummed watching this day, because there was so much opportunity to the downside, and I emphasize the trend is your friend. You don't want to fight the trend. Being with the trend is what opens you up to those asymmetric risk reward moves, and also prevents downside just because you're not fighting something. And like here it's okay because it's just off the open. It could be a gap close, which happen very often. Like there's reasonable thesis, but unfortunately you'll see at 8 a.m. I just immediately lose this trade, and I was so determined to not interfere that I just walked away. I'm like, I'm gonna let this trade work. I'm going for the home run today. It could happen, and there was a home run, just the opposite direction I was playing. So yeah, I that early news, like whether it's the CPI or the PPI or what have you, really just kind of determines what type of day it is. Like 2 days ago, CPI came out, massive sell off pre market, like just absolute dumpage, like 200 points, 300 points, and it was basically flat the rest of the day. PPI came out, was positive, and it was a huge up move. But I knew that I was listening to some Jason Shapiro, who's a market wizard, and he does his crowded market report free analysis on YouTube often. And I think I learned from Brent Donnelly too, that there is hey guys, I had a technical difficulty, so I had to cut my recording, but I am back now. I was just talking about the books I was reading. I think I had a technical difficulty, and then my dog needed to go out, so I took him out, and I got myself a cup of coffee. So yeah, back to. I like normally doing these videos all in one take, but sometimes technical difficulties happen. So this was still the first trade, and yeah, this is just like basically like, hey, you should get short now. Like I should have, I just didn't realize it was the news. And that is unfortunate because, I mean, we're in a downtrend. The news reinforces the downtrend. Just go short. It makes sense to go short in this instance, but I have a bias towards being long. And I just have a bias towards the upside. But as a day trader, I need to read both ways. What way it's going, what day, that's what I need to do. And yes, we're in an uptrend, but it's been like sideways for like a month. The NQ is like less than or at the start of the day. Yes, at the end of yesterday, it was less than 1% off all-time highs. Definitely not the case anymore, but I mean the fact that we've like done nothing in the past month, like it felt like we're in a downtrend and we're still that close, is what, like, I'm just biased to think, hey, we're in an uptrend. And here again, like I almost got long again here, but that just violates, like I have to take trading breaks. That just violates my rules of taking a trading break. Where is it? Stephen Goldstein in that mental game book talks about the performance process cycle, which is this. I have it pinned to my desk. So after the outcome happens, you have to go through the letting go phase and reset. And otherwise you enter a death spiral, which, today has wrecked me multiple times since I started trading. Since I started trading, but since I started recording my trading, there's like multiple examples of me wrecking myself. So still, like, this looks like, it's trying to trick you to get long, but you should be loading up on shorts here. Yeah. That was a pullback. That was an ante. That was a chance for you to get short right there. That little shoot down, come up, then down again. That's an ante play, or a snap pullback, as Adam calls it. Adam Grimes. Adam is like one of the three. He's on the Mount Rushmore of trading, in my opinion. For all the stuff he's done, for the community. But I've got like a big three. For me, it's like, it's it's like Al Brooks, Adam Grimes, and Linda Rashke. Like those have been the biggest influences on me. Definitely like Adam and Linda way more, but Al was the first price action book I read. He like it was his technique that like learning to count, Gann counting and Gann bar counting and that type of thing. Like that's where I kind of learned to read price action from. So definitely check out his work, but also really check out Adam Grimes' work. So I got long again here, and this was a dumb play. Well, this trade worked actually. This trade worked. So it's hard for me to say it's a dumb play, because if you look at the daily chart, it looks like it's clearly at support. And we're still like we're so outside the 5-minute Keltner channel, outside the 15-minute Keltner channel. We're below the 1-hour Keltner channel. So I know when it capitulates, it goes down fast. Bulls take the stairs, bears take the windows. But it just, I don't know. It seemed like, hey, this is a bottom. Like, we should start getting long here. Now, looking left on the 1-hour chart, it looks like it could go down a little bit further, like a little bit more ticks. In my trading style, I have to be very precise. So, again, I've had this lesson learned multiple times as a key takeaway, but key takeaway is base your trades more off the ES and just be more patient or use limit orders, because I just got stopped out. In this trade, I think I take this trade again like a second time real soon. It just did not go down far enough before I got in. I should have waited to get in. I gotta get my phone out and make sure I'm paying attention. Yeah, it gives me anxiety, not getting the gains yet, but guys, it only takes 1 day a week, and you just got to be selective. And one of the guys I've been talking to lately, he's a full-time trader, and he's been really, a great guy to talk to, mentoring me, and just like bouncing ideas off of each other. Like, it's not like a formal mentorship thing. Like we're exchanging ideas, and we're both contributing and helping, and I think he may even be learning some stuff from me. But it's just great to talk with people who do this for a living, take it very seriously, know what they're talking about. But he hasn't taken that. He says I asked him how his trading was. He goes, I haven't taken a damn trade since Monday. So that's the type of thing that pros do. Like, they're just really selective, and I'm require more, like, to be in the market more than that. Like, that doesn't work for me at this point in my trading. But maybe I'll be that type of way one day, but I need to be in more. I have a big urge, natural desire to get in, so that definitely shows up for me in my trading. Like, I have to make friction to prevent me from being stupid. And so I think I enter with a third contract here. Not that it really does me much. Sorry guys, I got friends coming over, so I had to just check my phone real quick. I know it's not good for YouTube, but no one watches my videos right now anyway, so it's not a big deal. This is about me and my review, and I'm doing this for me, right? Like, making these reviews and posting them on YouTube, it keeps me accountable. So it's very like, even if no one watches, which no one does, I don't think, maybe like one or two people. If you're a person that watches this, thank you very much. I appreciate you a lot, and make some comments because I want to know about your trading. I want to exchange ideas, you know. I'm all about that type of thing. So, yeah, let's leave some comments. And I'm sorry for being impolite, being on my phone. Um, Alright, so this trade is a trade that works, and I make back a lot of my losses on. I'm up 300 right now, so that is 2R, right? Yeah, I'm up like 50 points, so not quite 2R, but pretty close to 2R. 360 would be 2R. So, again, it's a downtrend day, and I just caught a great pullback. And I don't want to F with my position because what I'm thinking at the time is I don't want to mess with my position at all because I don't want to interfere. I want to get those big 4R, 5R returns. That's not going to happen if I interfere and get out early. But today is not the day. That's what I'm thinking, and it's good for me to think that. It's like that Jesse Livermore quote. It never was my thinking that made me the big money. It was always my sitting. So that lesson was taught to me in a painful way yesterday because I missed out. And I'm proud of myself for being so committed to staying with the trade. You got to stay with your winners. It's a rare thing to enter at the right time and have a winner. Or it's rare to be that type of person, and that is the type of person that makes a lot of money in the market. And that's why, but not many people can do that, and that's why it pays so well. Because if it was easy, it wouldn't pay well. But the point I'm trying to make is it is not the right day to go for the outsized returns to the upside. At least it could be. It could be because looking at the 1 hour chart and the daily chart, mad choppy, at support. So it could be. You know, I'm happy with how this trade worked because I took 2 off and I let 1 ride. So I realized the gains, and you know, I put the other one to basically break even, and it didn't work out, but sometimes it will work out. Now, is there a time I could have got short here? Obviously, yes, because the market's going to continue down. We know that in hindsight. But what is the signal to get short? On the 15-minute, there's some big wicks. That doesn't look good, but that doesn't mean we should exit our long. I'm off desk. I'm working on my job. I'm not paying attention now. But if I was, say I wanted to be short, which is a fair thesis today too. What would the signal be? It's consolidating right now. It's looking. I mean that is a signal because it's kind of a pullback to a pivot point. Like you want to get in there, and that's kind of like a double top ante. That two bars back on the 5-minute. I would say now is a good time to get short with maybe a stop loss above the. And I'm talking about the 5-minute chart here in the bottom left. That would have been a good time to get short with stop loss maybe above the 21 moving average. Or above those highs. So yeah, I managed my trade. I put the stop loss on letting the trade ride. And it's very much looking like, okay, it's going to be short. Because there's 2 wicks on the 15-minute. I stayed there for 30 minutes. And like now it's like, okay, we should really be getting short. Some people might think, oh, this is a... Longs would think this is just a bear trap. They want us to get short. They want us to exit. But on a day like today with this much down movement, getting short here is probably the best thesis. Probably the best thing you can do. Gotta check my phone one more time. All right. Oh, it's coming back up to the 21 EMA. That's a great signal to buy. Or to sell, like to, not buy, but like get in, enter short. At this point, I wish I just reversed my position, sold my long, got short 2 contracts. With stop loss, you know. Could have entered at the 21 moving average. Because, yeah, it falls off pretty fast here, I believe. And then this wasn't even my last trade. There was still one more trade. And, like, this was planned to be my last trade, this third trade. But I come back later, and it's just too enticing for me, guys. I couldn't resist. And I don't know if I wish I, in hindsight, what I will think. Maybe I will wish I resisted. Maybe I don't know what I'm going to think. I'm guessing that I'm going to be unhappy with my decision to enter long a 4th time today. I didn't enter short once today. But I'm guessing, yeah, going for a 4th long, that's ballsy and kind of stupid, I think, but at least I followed my trade management process, I guess. I didn't go on tilt. I don't know. Maybe it was a little tilty to try again, but there was a lot of time between, so I do think it was a fair reset. And, yeah, it was close to working out, but we'll talk about it when it gets there. I'm going to step off screen for 1 second. Guys, I've been anxious today. Do you guys ever get anxious? Comment below if you get anxious. Just making jokes. Probably shouldn't have just drank coffee. I guess I didn't drink that much. It's mainly protein coffee too. Like there's a lot of. It's like half low-fat milk, half protein, or scoop of protein powder, and like half coffee. But I've been anxious. I can't put my finger on why, but I've just been anxious. So that'll pass hopefully. Probably just need to start meditating again. I was really good about meditating for a long time. And man, it's like so therapeutic and it rules. So alright, had I entered short at that EMA, we'd be up like 70 points right now. 2 contracts, that's 280. It's nothing to shake your head at. 70 points is a great move. And guess what? I think it's going to keep dropping. I don't know how much, but no, pretty good amount actually. Pretty substantial amount. Now would be up 100 points. Like that. Yeah, move down fast. Okay, so I've entered my 4th and final trade of the day. And I'm thinking, hey, maybe this is a 2B, a Wyckoff Spring. It's really at support, like hardcore. Looking at the daily. So I guess it's not horrible, but when capitulation happens, when down moves happen, they tend to happen with a lot more force than moves to the upside, which are slower and more measured. Alright, so I forgot this stuff in front of my screen, but this is my my daily plan. If you guys want to look at that, I think it's really important to have a daily plan checklist to go through before you start trading. So that's what mine looks like basically. It says like reviewed guidelines, checked market moving events, reviewed the European markets, draw support and resistance lines. Okay, so we're still in the trade. Almost got stopped out. Just barely didn't. By like 1.5 points. This is a Discord, just me asking about something, about if what they think of the price action. Normally I like to trade in a vacuum, but I like to I message people here and there about what they are thinking. I try not to get influenced, because I know every trade's basically a coin flip, and if I believe in something I'm doing, this I did not believe in, which you'll see me message about. I say it feels dirty and sinful to be going long in a downtrend, to fight the trend. I should have given you guys the mute warning. Sorry, I'm a little sniffly. I think when I took the dog out, just because weather's so nice today, I'm just getting those springtime allergies. But hear my dog barking. But this video is almost over, so... Oh, you know what? He's outside on the balcony. So he's being a dick to some random neighbors walking by. It's okay. He's just being protective. So, yeah, you guys pause my messages, see what I'm saying. I'm admitting to doing something I know is stupid. I'm still doing it because there is like, it's working now. You see it's working. And it is, like, I do have a thesis. Like, I don't like to fade overextended markets, but I realize it's a 50-50 shot, and if it works, it's an asymmetric risk to return. Reward to risk. Risk to return. I guess that kind of works, but just backwards. Okay, I'm stopped out. And this was dumb. Like, I shouldn't have taken that trade. I should have just been done for the day. It's a Friday. I know it's probably not really going to do anything for the rest of the day. Oh, I guess there's still 2 hours left in the day. So there's enough time for a big reversal, but I was guessing the bottom. One of my chief rules, don't guess the bottom. In fact, I should probably add that to my guidelines. I'm adding that right now. But yeah, this is the end of the day, guys. This video is almost over. I speed up what happens for the rest of the day on like hyper speed right now. So I don't think it's the full rest of the day, but it's basically the rest of the day. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate you watching. What one or two of you are watching now. You know, like and comment and subscribe, and I love to talk trading with anyone, so you know, I've been helped by so many people. I just want to give back. It's kind of one of the reasons I'm making these videos. It does help me a lot. There are my selfish reasons, like it's just such a great way to review, but I do really want to help the trading community. It's been so good to me, and I want to give back, so this is the end of the video. You know, thank you very much for watching. Have a great weekend. Gonna post a picture of the end of the day chart one more time, but yeah, peace.